Hey guys, how's it going? Spinosaurus the King here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about more evidence to prove the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3 is a juvenile, because there's been a lot more evidence that I found since the last time I made this video, 6 months ago. So let's get started with this video. So the first evidence I'm going to show is that it says it in a Jurassic World miniature game. The Dinosaur Protection Group apparently said it too, and the Jurassic World fandom website said it too, and on top of that I found another link where it said it as well. So I'll be showing these screenshots in the video that I'm doing right now. So the Jurassic Park fandom website said the Spinosaurus on Allosaurus is not fully grown yet, and apparently we would have saw the fully grown adult Spinosaurus in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which is a bit more younger than Rexy, and the adult version of the Spino would be much taller and stronger than Rexy, so they basically confirmed that, which is cool. And Dr. Wu mentioned that he had many problems with his research since he wanted to feather some of the new species, and he says that he cannot do it, and that due to the experiments he created something that he calls a great idea. This accident had led to on the island after the death of Hammond and purchased by Ingen but Mazrani. Some genetics are sent to Sorna in 1999, and they tried a new method of creation. And then he creates experiments, which was the Spinosaurus, Ceratosaurus, and Allosaurus, and Ceratosaurus. And the Spinosaurus was accidentally the process. It's called amalgamation, and he agreed DNA of Baryonyx and Suchomimus and others. Wu saw that he had no feathers, saw that he created a monster for 9 months. He was experimented after Wu failed to release him in Sorna. Like the other illegal species, it is said that in the experiments they mistreated the Spinosaurus a lot, and they later became the apex predator of Isla Sorna, and that's basically what it said on one of the websites as well. I'm pretty sure it was the Maserati terminal or something else, but this basically shows that the Spinosaurus was a hybrid, so it definitely wouldn't be fully grown with what it's mixed with, and it's already been confirmed Baryonyx and Suchomimus, but I already know what else it's mixed with, and I will tell you about that right now, actually. So if you look carefully, the Spinosaurus has crescents of a saltwater crocodile, so I'm pretty sure it had saltwater crocodile DNA in him, just because of how he looked. And if you look at the tail, it's kind of like a tail of a Suchomimus. If you look at the quills on the head that I recently added, that I'm pretty sure he would get when fully grown. That's the quills of a Baryonyx. And he has the claws of the Baryonyx too, obviously. He has the teeth of all the things he's mixed with. He's got the sail of a Spinosaurus, and when fully grown to be accurate, since he's mixed with Suchomimus, Baryonyx, a saltwater crocodile, and Spinosaurus, he would be about 10 meters tall at the top of the sail, 18 meters long, and would weigh probably around 20 tons because of how big he is. Also, a few days ago on Instagram, I also revealed my own personal information, why I think he was a juvenile, and I'm about to read it right now. So this is exactly what I said, quote unquote. So here's the real reason and proof why I think the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3 was indeed a juvenile. The size of the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3 was 13.3 meters long, 7 meters tall at the top of the sail, and weighed 11 tons. The age of the Spinosaurus was 2 years old, since Henry Wu made the Spinosaurus illegally on Isla Sorna in July 1999. I understand all the dinosaurs are giving growth hormones to grow fast. However, keep in mind, it took Rexy 5 years to be fully grown, and the Allosaurus about 5 years as well. And the Indominus Rex was 3 years old in Jurassic World, but she wasn't fully grown. She was a sub-adult during the events of Jurassic World. The scientifically accurate Spinosaurus was 16 meters long, 6 meters tall at the top of the sail, and weighed 9 tons. The scientifically accurate Spinosaurus was larger in length than the Ingen Spinosaurus, but it wasn't larger in height or weight. That definitely means something. It means there's no way the Ingen Spinosaurus was anywhere near being fully grown. Also, there's rumors that the Ingen Spinosaurus, like I said, was a hybrid of Baryonyx, Suchomimus, frog, and saltwater crocodile DNA because of what he looked like, so I'm pretty sure he would have that. And when you combine all that together, it would definitely make the hybrid Spinosaurus not just bigger in height and weight. It would also be bigger than length too than the scientifically accurate Spinosaurus. So an accurate prediction of how big the Ingen Spinosaurus would be by 2004 when he's fully grown is 18 meters long, 10 meters tall at the top of the sail, and would weigh 20 tons. Also, we need to stop comparing the Spinosaurus to Bumpy, because Bumpy was growing way different than all the other dinosaurs, and if he was growing the same rate Bumpy was, he would legit be the size of Godzilla by 2001. So that rumor is also debunked. Plus, Dr. Henry, I don't think he's dumb enough to put major growth hormones in the Spinosaurus to make it way too big, because that would be he wouldn't do that. I don't think he would be that dumb. And also, it definitely didn't have T-Rex DNA, because people keep on saying the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3 has T-Rex DNA. If it did, it would look like the Spinosaurus Rex hybrid that the Stupendous Weight created back in March 2015, which he used to make Jurassic Park videos. It would have been like that. So it definitely didn't have T-Rex DNA. And if it had Allosaurus DNA, the crescents would be way bigger too. So no, it did not have Allosaurus DNA. It must have been saltwater crocodile DNA, because the crescents matched directly right to it. Also, the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3 definitely didn't have anything else, because like I said, the other things don't match up except for the Baryonyx, Suchomimus, saltwater crocodile, frog, and Spinosaurus. So anyways, guys, that's all the evidence I have to show that he is not a fully grown adult in Jurassic Park 3, because he is a juvenile. Because think about it, he's mixed with all these different carnivores, and in Jurassic Park 3, he was not even half a meter bigger than T-Rex, so I'm pretty sure he would get way bigger than T-Rex when fully grown, because he's mixed with Suchomimus, Baryonyx, saltwater crocodile, Spinosaurus, and a frog. That's gonna make a big carnivore, man. And like I said, the size, you already know the size I gave it. That's a very, very accurate size of what it would be. The 20 tons, I don't know if it would reach exactly 20 tons, but I'm sure it would be at least 18 tons, 20 tons max. But anyways, this is all the proof I have. Yes, I know back in 2001, that was a fully grown Spinosaurus, but here's the thing. In 2001, paleontologists thought that the Spinosaurus back then, that was the most accurate Spinosaurus in 2001. So it was very accurate in terms of size and design. So yes, it was meant to be a fully grown Spinosaurus then. But with the updated information and new paleontologist stuff on Spinosaurus, it's no longer accurate in any way. So anyways, this is all my proof. Hopefully we see the Spinosaurus return Jurassic World Dominion. I hope it's the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3 fully grown, with the designs with the quills on its head and being the size I suggested with a deeper roar. Hopefully this happens. We'll see. Obviously, I can't control anything, neither can we, unfortunately, but we'll have to wait and see. But anyways, tell me, what are your thoughts on this? Do you like the design that I gave the Spinosaurus? Are you happy that it's basically confirmed to be a juvenile in Jurassic Park 3? I'd love to hear your opinions on this, guys, in the comments down below. To end this video, I'd like to give a huge thanks to my YouTube team, Patrik, Cauan, my 2D and 3D animator, David Church, the best director I met on Instagram, BK Go Crazy, my very first hardcore Spinosaurus fan, Zane Schiller, my first friend in the Jurassic Park community on Instagram, Anthony Ellis, my drawer who draws epic background pictures that I use in some of my videos, Rafley Sarager, my comedian since he makes me laugh the most, and Animal World, my best dinosaur friend in real life. If you're interested in any Spinosaurus the King merchandise that I'm selling on my Patreon, the link will be in the description. I'm currently selling t-shirts based off the animations that me and Patrik make, which costs $40 to $50 per shirt. Sweaters are a bit more expensive, unfortunately. Coffee cups are about $32 per one. I'm also selling custom Photoshop pictures to use for whatever you need, which is $5 per one. If you're a fan of my discussion videos and wish to be on one discussion video a week of your choice for 35 minutes for the discussion video, that will cost $15 a month. It'll be basically we talk about whatever you want. If you wish to support me to get better content from me, then contact me through my email or other social medias to talk about it. If you wish to have a 10-second cameo of getting eaten by a dinosaur of your choice in upcoming animations, that will cost $5 a month to appear in each upcoming animation. Receiving deleted scenes of previous animation films is $10 a month, which will give you a concept art and deleted scenes, about 2 a month. If you're enjoying the content on my YouTube channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you don't miss anything new. leave a like and a friendly comment. If you have any friends and family who you think would enjoy my content, please share this video with them, and also my YouTube channel too. And don't forget to do the exact same thing for my YouTube team, and have an amazing day, everyone.